I'm on day 21 with the LG Optimus G Pro, so for 3 weeks I've been using this as one of my devices, and there are things I love and things I don't love about it. We've talked about a lot of those. This time around, I'm talking about some other things that make this device a great unit. It's day 21, let's take a look and see what I'm talking about. I don't have anything new to say on the LG Optimus G Pro this afternoon, so much as I just want to highlight some of the features that you have that I haven't covered in this particular video. I've done a couple of different things in the past few days. One is this. I've been working with the quick remote, and obviously HTC's One and Samsung's Galaxy S4 and some of the Galaxy devices have similar options, but I'm really enjoying the LG version. I like the layout, it looks nice and clean, and then I can come in here, for example, edit, and I can edit the room. So instead of living room, I can say, which is actually what it is, it's not the living room, I can say gym TV. And I can come in here, forgive me while I do this with one hand, and I can say, you know what, I like to eat after the gym. It reminds me of food, so I can come up here and change the icon and change the text as well. And I like little things like that. I like the ability to do that in the TV remote settings, and it works pretty well. I've heard that it's even better with the software update, which enables some goodies, but I haven't gotten the software update on my Optimus G Pro just yet. Now, piggybacking off of the icon thing, I talk about this in a lot of the LG reviews, but you can customize the icons as well. I think this is kind of a cool feature. It really adds some personalization and gives you the ability to make the device your own. So instead of having the typical messaging icon, for example, I can make it an M, or instead of having browser and it be the globe, I can make it a B, for example. I've got a couple of different options down here. I can make it my own picture if I want to as well. I can create a photo icon, or Gmail, you know what, let's say I want to make it this instead, and then boom, Gmail is now the mail icon. So you've got some customization choices there, and that reflects not only there, but out here as well. It actually doesn't reflect out here, I take that back. It's supposed to reflect, that's interesting. Interesting all around. Take a look at that, I learned something new. It does not reflect out there. So you can see it still has the old icon, but when you click here, actually what we may have to do, let's do this real time on camera. Let's go to display, let's go to lock screen, and let's say, select the screen, let's see, clocks and shortcuts. Let's do this. There we go, clocks and shortcuts. Let's go back out here and change this from Gmail to Gmail. Yep, looks like you have the same icons regardless there, but you can change them on the actual home page, or home screen rather, and access those right there. So overall, the remote's pretty cool. Really enjoying that. Messaging, continuing to enjoy. Really enjoy the 1080p HD display here. This is one thing that has a huge step ahead, or this device has that's a huge step ahead, I should say, of the Note 2. The display is gorgeous on this phone. Same size, a little bit narrower, easier to hold in the hand, as you can see here. And I'm finding that to be incredibly useful. I'm really excited to get the software update because I want to be able to use the dual camera mode where I can take pictures using the rear camera and then have the front-facing camera running as well. Right now on this version, you can only do that in the recording, but you can do that on the update when you get it, and you can take advantage of that and still pictures as well. But overall, really enjoying this device surprisingly a lot. The biggest issue with this device, and I talked about it in the last video, the fact that you can only get it on AT&T. So Verizon customers, Sprint customers, T-Mobile customers, you're out of luck unless you want to switch to AT&T, which some people don't want to do. So that's kind of frustrating. But again, the personalization here is rich. I think this brings to the table a lot of things that HTC and Samsung haven't brought to the table. So it's a great option for people that want personalization but want a big display. Right now, I think from a tablet perspective, or a phablet phone, phablet, whatever you want to call it, it's better than the Galaxy Note 2. So if you're on AT&T, I would steer you towards this device before I would steer you to the Note 2 overall, even though the Note 2 has better content creation stuff like we talked about in the last video. That said, if you're on Verizon, Sprint, or T-Mobile, got to recommend the Note 2 because you don't have this as an option. Hopefully, with a later version of this, and then the G2, which is the rumored device, we'll see multi-carrier availability, which, as I always say, is a hard feat to accomplish, but hopefully an established player like LG can work some partnerships in that regard. Keep it locked on the site for continuing coverage. Let me know what you want to see at PhoneDog_Aaron on Twitter, and my final few videos with the 30-day challenge of the LG Optimus G Pro. I'm on Facebook as well, facebook.com/HiAaronBaker. Thanks for watching. More to come with this device on PhoneDog.com. I'll see you next time.